What's good, Humble Squad? It's your boy HumbleZiggy. We back here with another reaction, and we here with DizzyEight with his Super Saiyan 4 Goku-Inspired rap song, Breaking Limits, and it's with Musicality. But before we get there, we also reacting to GameboyJones, Conquest, and Shwabadi. So hey, you better stick around to the end, cause it's been a little minute since I did, like, you can say, a 4-piece reaction or whatnot. Did something like this format in a long time. So hey, all I can say is, like I said earlier, stick around to the end. But we're gonna start this first one off with GameboyJones with his ESDEATH rap song, Cool With It. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on my socials up there. And without further ado, let's get it. And if I'm not mistaken, I saw in the description where he says, hope y'all enjoy ESDEATH song from the anime Akame Kill. Sorry if I butchered the name wrong. Had to make a Jersey club song for y'all to dance to and make HumbleZiggy jealous. Let me know the lore of that situation. Unless Hala did a similar way like that. Gameboy, let me know if that's the case, because if it is, then I feel like Hala, if you haven't checked out all I'm gonna say is, if it's anything like how my reaction to his down rap song, not the cover, the rap song, if it's like that, then I'm gonna be Gameboy. All I can say is, if you watching my reaction, if you gonna clip it and gonna wanna send it to Hala, I feel like Hala gonna be extra jealous. So let's see. Cause you know how those Jersey club sounds. So we got production by Charlie Curtis Beard, the guy he did with the Big Girl song with. Mixed by 3Z and mastered by DPS. Alright.
Came out of my hometown to this cold girl that's so damn fine. She said I think about you like all of the time. Oh my, I'm cool with it. Yeah, cause I'm way too cool with it.
Yeah.
I'm cool with it.
Hey, hey.
I'm way too cool with it.
Yep, I'm sorry. Already with the air horn. Yep. Hala, you finna be extra jealous. You finna be extra jealous just by me dancing by this. If you see this, yeah. Hala, you gonna be extra jealous. I'm sorry. I'm cool with it. Hey, 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 hey.
I met a girl that's a nice queen. She's spicy, but she like me. She left her mother's on frozen, told them all no, she might be the wifey. I'm a chill guy and she chose me. Now these haters keep trying to fight me.
Hey.
I got a baddie and she got a fatty. I'ma eat her up just like ice cream. I wanna get a piece of a pie. Should've been what I'm a thief in the night. I could deep in the thighs, but treating her right. I'm like, oh snap, beat it down when she throws it back. Top me off as a snow cat. X-Man said I'm so trash. She knows that I'm cool with it.
Yeah, I'm cool with it. Bro, one thing with Gameboy gonna give you, I said it in, if you haven't heard me saying in my down raps reaction, I'm gonna say it again. If you gonna wanna have like a club banger type of anime song, Gameboy is your kind of guy to get it. Cause come on now, and cause it not only mixes in with that fun bop to it, and knowing how knowing how he can get with that TikTok type of content, that short content. Let this mother sucker have somebody dancing to this. I swear to God. Shit, have me dancing in it. And it has the bars too. Come on. Top me off. That's a snow cap. That's a freaky bar. Go back, go cap.
X-Man said I'm so trash. He knows that I'm cool with it.
Hey, I'm cool with it. I wish I could dance right now, but I don't want to knock my greens down. Cool cool to this. Hey, hey,
Everybody dance.
hey, 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 everybody. I'm sorry, I have to do what the man says. The man say I gotta dance, I gotta dance. Y'all may not see me. Hey, hey,
Everybody dance.
hey, 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 hey. You might not see me, but I'm listening. Hey, 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 hey.
That girl, that's how she go. That's my snowflake. She don't play the North Pole shake when she go.
Hey.
Rocking all of this ice on me like it's winter time with no coat on. Gotta spend the night with me.
I guarantee you, 3Z, DPS, chart, nigga, all of them were, man. One thing's for sure, if you're gonna make like a bops type of song, no matter what the case may be, you know you have to feel the beat. Especially, do you know, I guarantee you, DPS, 3Z, and Charlie, they were having a blast. They were bouncing. No Diddy. But they was just bouncing with the way how this beat sound. And especially for Game Boy too. You know he had Game Boy, if anyhow you could go back into your pop locking days, boy, I want to see you do a TikTok type of dance or whatever, of you just pop locking and whatnot, boy. What? That would go.
That girl, that's how she go. That's my snowflake. She don't play the North Pole shake when she go.
Go. Dum dum.
Rocking all of this ice on me like it's winter time with no coat on. Gotta spend the night with me. Now we tied up in a snowstorm. It sounds like macaroni with the mattress going. That you wanna ride us and
It sound like macaroni with the mattress going. God damn.
we tied up in a snowstorm. It sounds like
Macaroni with the mattress going.
She shakes it low, rock with it. The way she moves, confident and plays it cool. Got finesse, I'm positive. She wants all of this, and I'm cool with it.
Hey, 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 hey. Hey, 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 buddy, dance, dance. Buddy, dance. Ain't no way this nigga has a freaking head. If I were to hear your song, yeah, I'm sorry. Even if I don't hear your ESDEATH song, if I didn't get to hear it or whatnot, or if you already did make one and I didn't get to react to it or whatever, I'm sorry. I would have to respects to you, Hala, but I would have to say he makes the best one. He made the best one. I'm sorry, but nah. Shout out to Game Boy, cause he said throughout 2025 you're gonna be getting them bouncy type, them dance type of songs. And hey, with that down to down one to start it off, and then this, oh yeah, I can't wait. So shout out to you, Game Boy, cause you know I'm gonna be checking in every single time to that. You know I'm gonna need that. So yeah. Hey, shout out to Game Boy. Shit, I'm already feeling hot. I want to turn on the fan, but I want y'all to still hear me and whatnot. But goddamn, I feel hot already just dancing off of that damn song. Damn you, Game Boy. But nah, either way, fire nonetheless. But now we got Shwabadi and Freshy Kanal with a Viktor song, The Glorious Evolution. Let's get it. First time I see Freshy Kanal on a Shwabadi channel. And the production is by Freshy and Shwabadi. Got epic now.
edge. Hop the arbiter, I'm carving a new fist. Start up a Tuesday. Who would knew the future right at 2 days? We're starting to lose faith. They're all light to the dark like a new day. I'm a match to the butane, causing a spotlight a part of me mutate. For the first step in any evolution is a simple mutation. If the studious minds will search just to better mankind, then I can replace them. You study the lay of the lines, I study the lines of the lens, and the lines of the limb. I dabble with forces you can't comprehend or confine, so you'd rather turn blind than to face them. Heart of the storm, I am the herald, the harbinger, I am no god. I am the tiller, the sower, the harvest. The fact of the matter is matter cannot be destroyed or created. Go study the first law. So problems don't just disappear if you leave them, they happen to take on a worse form.
I gotta say, the one thing I could say when it comes to Shwabadi, especially when he's going after certain animes or whatever that really gets you that psychological type-ish, he always has a way of doing it. Because you gotta remember in the likes of how nerdcore was starting up, well, modern nerdcore, let me say it like this. The two guys who were always the guys where they were gonna give you like club bangers is Game Boy, and Game Boy still to this day does that. It was Game Boy and Shwabadi. But lately over the years, and I'm not saying Shwabadi can't still do it, but lately over the years, Shwabadi really advancing his pen more. Really, especially with his type of animes that he watch. Yeah, you get a sense of not all the time I'm always going to make a club banger, cause especially with Game Boy, cause since he said this year is always going to get them club bangers, cause throughout 2023 or so, or half of 2023, he was more likely doing like the singing part, and which it was cool, cause I always like to see artists always be more different, has to go into a lane that they never even touched upon yet. So hey, I'm glad that when it comes to Shwabadi, he can really get into that. He basically do what like how a Rustage can do when it comes to like that psychological, what the freak did I say? Psychological, sorry, type of lane.
So you'd rather turn blind than to face them. Heart of the storm, I am the herald, the harbinger, I am no god.
Especially with the bass.
I am the tiller, the sower, the harvest. The fact of the matter is matter cannot be destroyed or created. Go study the first law. So problems.
And even though he's talking like psychological type build, it still has that layer of where he's talking is ish. Scientifically talking is ish, or like intelligently talking is ish. But much more still have a way you can still dance to it, because with the bass, with the beat and all, come on.
Don't just disappear if you leave them, they happen to take on a worse form. Humanity's future residing with science. In any system that vies to survive, then entropy requires violent defiance. I'm side by side with the giants whose shoulders you stand on to climb to the skyward. I am the vibrant enlightened, I'm the messiah, the guide of the fire. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. You squandered the chances I gave, the hands that I reach out to offer. You can come out to the teeth, but the army with me is united, cause I am the roster. I take a failure on failure on failure on failure on failure, but I haven't lost yet. Our kind is weak, cling to life, but what meager life we lead. Why should we be born to die and bleed? We can climb and rise to higher peaks. Look inside and find the final peace. Change the vision, only I can see. Take over, hold aside with me. They broken, now my mind is free.
Spit your ish, Shwabadi.
One chance, if it's all or nothing, I would have you take my hand and give me all you have. I can be your savior, only I can see the light. Join the glorious evolution, wither in the night. We have one chance.
Hold on, let me see something. Lyrics. Oh, so it's just only Shwabadi on the lyrics and whatnot, and you hear the vocals coming in, and it's with Maguire, of course. Cause why the hell not? Maguire wouldn't be on a, especially if it has like, and if you're doing like angelic type or godly type of chorus or so, like this what you're about to hear now. Why not have Maguire there? Maguire, like I said it before, when it comes to that type of vocals, Maguire is a cheat code. So basically all the production was Freshy, Kanal, and Shwabadi. So yeah. But Free saying saw girls in there too.
I would have you take my hand and give me all you have. I could be your savior. Only I can see the light. Glorious heaven.
All I'm gonna say is, you want to say he's, but that's the thing with Viktor. You don't know. You want to say he's more of like a prophet or no, but the way how his methods were going, you sure that's how a prophet handles business? You sure that's how a prophet, you know, tries to help out people by trying to? All I'm saying is, if y'all think he's still the good guy, y'all did not watch the entire show like how I did, especially season 2. So, but hey, to each his own. But now we got Conquest now with an anime villain song, a villain reprise. Let's get it. Visuals by Chris G. Okay. Oh, and I think this was off of an album he just dropped.
I was like you once. I gazed at the future with hope in my eyes. Yes, I was like you all the time. But the years and people.
Aaron, you would never think that he would turn into a villain. Aaron Yeager, you would never think he would turn into a villain. But, Lord and behold, he did.
Yes, I was like you for a time. But the years and people, neither were kind to me. I'd pilot my wildest dreams, but the sky was too high to reach. That's how it seemed. So tell me now, what's wrong? What's right? Moon shines at night, but it's still the sun's light. One coin, two sides. All decide which remains upright. When did I cross the line? What happened to the strong survive? Oh, we dance on the edge of a knife.
A nice little, because if I'm not mistaken, it was Sukuna or so in J. It was somebody in JJK who said only the strong survive. But if we're traveling into the mind of a villain, yeah, you can say it's only the strong survive, but the thing is, there is a point where you took it too far. But then again, he was saying what's wrong from what's right, because we may say the villains are the ones who's wrong. Always gonna say that, right? But then when you look at, I've said this before, that when it comes down to it, sometimes the heroes are way more villainous than the villains. Because if you look at a villain's arc, like their story before how they become a villain, you see that you see how many people have treated them better. So, because when he was saying about how he used to be you or whatever, you get a feeling. You get to see how they used to be, how they were still a good person or whatnot, until when a lot of bad people in their path treat them a certain way. So sometimes when you hear a villain's backstory, 9 times out of 10, I'm not gonna lie, you might want to root for the villain. I'm just saying.
When did I cross the line?
I'm just saying. But y'all let me know. You let me know. Do you agree or do you not agree? If certain times a villain's backstory and how their backstory is, you let me know if it's valid or not.
That
nigga Dobby was dancing the hell out of it.
Misunderstood with a slowly rusting
close. Hold on. What's that saying? Keep your friends close, but your enemies very, very close. Closer.
Secrets and enemies are best kept close. So between you and me, the difference is only a given up dream. Both willing to bleed, conviction believes they're one in the same. A mirror of each. There's no turning back around. So tell me now, what's wrong? What's right? Moon shines at night, but it's still the sun's light. One coin, two sides. All will decide which remains upright. When did I cross the line? What happened to the strong survive? Oh, we dance on the edge of a knife. The heroes fall as the villains arise. The villains arise.
And Connor can sing his ass off. I can guarantee you that. Hey, with a song like this, I ain't gonna lie. This might want to question, especially if I'm gonna, cause I know there's always gonna be bad villains, right? We always know that. But with a song like that, shout out to Connor. That makes you wanna really rethink your way of saying, "Oh, he the bad guy. It's unjustifiable what he did and all that and da." But when you look at their, and the reason why I say you gotta look at their backstories. God, I can't talk. Cause when I'm watching like My Hero Academia, sorry, I'm out of focus. There we go. Right, I'm watching My Hero Academia, and every villain you see, right? We see the occasional backstories for the heroes and whatnot and such, right? But every backstory you see for the villains, you see how they turned out, and you get a reason of why they're justified. I mean, think about it. Look at Dobby. The reason why he became how he is now is because Endeavor was treating him sore. The nigga forgot that he even exists until when he unbleached his hair. When it went from black to white, or black to gray, or whatever, right? Until when he realized and then said his real name instead of Dobby, which was Toya. And then it brought up back, holy man. In a way, you see the justification for Toya or Dobby. So sometimes you gotta realize not every villain is really the bad guy. Just saying. But y'all let me know in the comments below. But now we're gonna end this off now with what we came here for. DizzyEight, Musicality, Super Saiyan 4 Goku-Inspired song, Breaking Limits. Let's go. And it's inspired by Dragon Ball Dalma. And finally, I saw on Instagram that you produced it, and it was co-produced by Musicality. Hold on, let me see if you actually put it here. Let me give that a like too. Damn it, Dizzy, you didn't do it. But we know essentially it was you and Musicality, so yeah.
Breaking the limit. How many times we fired up when it really was like it be finished? How many times they doubted us to be strong, that we something different? I feel like you set me apart when I'm moving with God, you feeling the difference. Give it to God to blow me and mind only transforming cause he did it. You can't bring me down. Ever since he changed me, no, you can't keep me down. I promise you can face me, I do break my down. You can never shake me, I'ma stand my ground. I ain't running now, yo. Why would I run? Faith over fear when I know what he's done. Look, I know the world might be cold, but a boy run hot when he walk with the sun. The credit ain't mine, give it to God when you see where I've come. And see rains, the game growth when I live with this word in my archive. Might be insane in your mind, how I'm giving them praise through hard time. Man, that's just how it is in wartime. But I'm covered in grace at all times, so I never complain.
Nah, Dizzy. Yo, when Dizzy gets us, hey, that's the thing with me where, and I've said it many times with Dizzy, and I'm keep on saying it until it's proven wrong, which is never gonna be. With Dizzy, when he's gonna when he's gonna talk about his faith, his God faith, right? His religious faith. It gives me the sense of he's not trying to tell you to learn about God, this and that and third. He's just telling his side of the story, and that's why I feel like where most Christian rappers, I feel like they should do too, where it doesn't sound like you're trying to, even though you're preaching the word of God, but you're still doing it in your aspect, and you're still making it feel like you're not trying to force somebody into loving God and whatnot. You're just trying to talk you're talking your belief. And you gotta remember too, you're a rapper. So if you're gonna put it in bars that I can like. And that's where Dizzy's always gonna get it for me, where he can not only talk about his faith, but still also put bars in it. Like, that's why I'm always gonna love with Dizzy when he does.
Yeah, I never depart, I know it get hard. Like, when you in the game, not courtside. Unlimited range, the game growth when I live with this word in my archive. Might
come
be
on.
insane in your mind, how I'm giving it praise through hard time. Man, that's just how it is in wartime. But I'm covered in grace at all times, so I never complain. When the ex I deal with a drought, I say that I trust in his reign. When the ex I got to this level, I tell him for him I was willing to change. Ain't nothing gonna stop his will, he turning the wheel with me moving his name. Had to give him control of the lane, and what I say, he's breaking the limit. How many times we fired up when it really was taking me finished? How many times did that does to be strong that we something different? I feel like he sent me a problem, I'm moving with God, you feel me the difference. Give it to God, the glory and man only transforming cause he did. You can't bring me down.
Nope.
Ever since he changed me, no, you can't keep me down.
You can't keep me down, boy.
You amaze me, I do break my down. You can never shake me, I'ma stand my ground. I ain't running now, yeah. I stand on that. Mindset change and I stand on that. Got a course of my life, got his hands on that. Ain't God at the head, then a man don't let. I was really just living a fallacy. Then I let his words switch my mentality. Now what I see is a different reality of a life reframe. Don't be slave to the old. He don't care about your past. That was yesterday's old news. If you really want him to
You don't care about your pet. Hold on, run that back. Say that.
to the old.
Don't be a slave to the old you.
You don't care about your past.
You don't care about your past.
That was yesterday's old news.
That was yesterday's old news. Come on now. Keep it going. Saying that, nah, don't let your past. And the thing is, that's so crazy in the world that we live in, where people always want to try to take down people who are in a good mood right now just because they ass is not living good. You want to drag down people to be miserable. You want to drag them down. You want to remind them of certain things you've said or done in the past, all because your life ain't good. Ain't that a man? Look, I don't want to curse when I'm reacting to Dizzy, but ain't that a bitch though? You trying to like move ahead. You trying to push forward through your life, and then you got motherfuckers who wants to find a way how to drag you back down to where you used to be. Nigga, that's old news. I don't live that shit no more. Like, come on now. That's why I say I always love Dizzy, where it makes it be relatable. Where you gonna have bars that is relatable like that. Not only talking about his faith, but have relatable shit like that. Come on now.
Fallacy. Then I let his words switch my mentality. Now what I see is a different reality.
Come on now. You gotta keep it.
Don't be slave to the old. He don't care about your past. That was yesterday's old news. If you really want him to grow you, change things you exposed to. Gotta re-examine who you close to. You don't wanna stay around fools, and if you do, that's who most. Sometimes gotta minimize who considers such an inner circle. Everybody can't be in your ear, compress it, limit the vocals. Look around.
Everybody can't be in your ear, compress it, limit the vocals. How you just gonna put a music bar like that? Freaking. God damn it, Dizzy. See? God damn it, Dizzy. Hold on. He said something else too.
Wanna stay around fools, and if you do, that's who
Mold you.
Sometimes gotta minimize who considers such an inner circle.
Facts.
Everybody can't be in your ear, limit the vocals. Look around, see the fruit, they better not think about what you produce. That's why I don't be around them too much, and they say I'm antisocial. I can't be feed for the vultures, I was redeemed at the altar. I'm for the kingdom, not the culture. Yeah.
I'm for the kingdom, not the culture. Cause hey, something. And the thing is, that's so crazy. Cause crazy enough where Kendrick was saying about watch the party die and whatnot, about certain things that are in the culture that you need to get rid of. At that point, and with Dizzy where he says, I'm with the kingdom, not the culture, I ain't gonna cap. That's a mind state that and the thing is, it don't even have to be about your religious beliefs or whatever the case may be, right? Yes, Dizzy's talking about his beliefs, but to me, what I can say is, it don't even have to be about what beliefs you in. Just be you. Don't be what everything is in the culture. Don't try to be everything that's around you in your culture. Like, just be yourself. Be you. Because at the end of the day, I've said it before, and I've said it many times. We're all unique. We all are different people with different lifestyles. So just be you. As long as it's safe, as long as it's with people who you love and they love you back, that's all good in my book. No matter what your religious beliefs in, that's all in my book. Even if you're not religious, still, as long as your character shows that you're loving to not only yourself but people around you, that's all good in my book. At the end of the day, simple as that.
That's why I don't be around them too much, and they say I'm antisocial. I can't be feed for the vultures, I was redeemed at the altar. I'm for the kingdom, not the culture. Yeah, I never retreat when he call up. I'm a believer when he get harder. I'm sick of this bitch, I be pushing us farther and breaking the limit. How many times you
Oh yeah, this is definitely on the playlist for sure. Well, it's always stuff. This of course it's gonna be on the playlist.
Send me a point when I'm moving with God, you feeling the difference. Give it to God, the glory and melody transform, I guess he get it. You can't bring me down. Ever since he changed me, no, you can't keep me down. I promise you can't phase me, I do break my down. You can never shake me, I'ma stand my ground. I ain't running now.
Nah, Dizzy, you not about to just spit some hot flames like that and don't expect me not to like, come on, Dizzy, what you talking about? Yo, shout out to everybody who was involved in this, man, cause y'all were talking, man, for real. From Game Boy making me dancing-ish to freaking Shwabadi with that psychological mindset about who your creator. And it's so crazy with that, and then with Dizzy with his belief, and then Conquest that makes you really think about how, yo, this is why I say I love the nerdcore, cause there's different aspects of what you'll get from somebody. You might dance, you might have to really think about who's a creator and whatnot. Make you think about why somebody became the bad guy in the first place, and then talking about your religious beliefs or whatever the case may be. Yeah, somewhere or another with the nerdcore culture, they always gonna do that to me. Or not even somewhere or another, all the time, most of the time. But nah, shout out to everybody who was involved in this, man. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about this down in the comments below. Which song you rock with the most. And hey, if you agree with anything or disagree with anything I said in this video, let me know your opinions and thoughts down in the comments below. But it's been your boy HumbleZiggy signing out. Stay positive, keep the vibes up. And one more time for Game Boy, Connor, Shwabadi, and DizzyEight. For all of y'all, I'm out.